Well, Michael here for Big Guy in the Great Outdoors. I've been a month now in quarantine and said I got to get the hell out of the mountain, into the mountains. I'm out here with my brother, Matt. He's packing his gear up, and we're going to see how far. We're going to see about spending a night down here in Mosquito Creek, down here in the bottom. We're above Lake Orville right now, and we're going to see what we can find. Like there's a landslide here. That's as far as I'm going. Yeah. And there's the view. Made it to rest spot 1. How was the hike in, Fox?
It was fine.
Pretty easy hike.
Not too bad, but it looks like it's doing a lot more.
Yeah, that's the trail out.
Yeah.
We had a road the entire way in here, but this is our one of our water spots. There's a little waterfall back there.
Come on, Tony.
You're not going to get service. There is no service.
I'm trying to take a picture.
Now we're here at the halfway mark, and I just showed you guys. This is as far as I've come into this place. I have not been any further in, so this is where I stopped last month. I believe I was in here. So from here on in is unknown territory. But it's still a beautiful spot. Let's see if you can see the waterfall behind me. Well, somewhere back there is a waterfall. There it is. Can't ask for a better place to have a break. We made it across the creek. The little creek there is. Long ways down there. And we found the trail on the other side of the pass. Probably about halfway to where we want to be. Say hi, Fox.
Hey, how's it going?
This little trail though is pretty old. Yeah, this is the trail. Not a lot of light down in here, which makes it nice and cool. A lot of down trees though. Hopefully we'll sign back on when we make it to camp. Hopefully not about 30 minutes maybe. Well, we made it to the campsite. Matthew's still trying to get down here. I'm not sure where we're going to set the tents up. It's pretty tangled back here, but we'll clear out a spot. This is our camp. Big giant pole where all the water goes under the bridge. You can't see him, but Matthew's up there trying to come through the brush. Sun's beginning to set. We're down here at camp. The tents. Got a little fire going, which we're going to put out here in a little bit. My brother's going to stay here and mind the camp. I'm actually going to do a little night hiking further down the trail. So I'll show you whatever I can find down there. If not, I'll come back to tent here in a little bit. The camp. Say hi.
Hey! I got fire good.
There's our camp.
What?
So that's our camp.
Yep.
I traveled about a quarter mile from the camp. This is the road. This is the road behind me. This is the woods above me. And then over there is the creek below me. Like nobody's traveled this in years. Definitely has not been maintained at all. Kind of an eerie feeling. Probably about a half a mile from camp now. Just sounds like it's getting ready to set. I'm still on this road. You can see the road behind me. It's just overgrown, like no one's hasn't been on it in years. Trees are growing up in it. It's almost like the apocalypse happened and this is what the world goes back to. I mean, I definitely can see where the road used to be. But it doesn't look like anybody ever comes out here anymore. The road's on the map though. That's how I found it. Go a little bit further and I'll head back to camp. Well, made it back to camp before dark. Yep. Just been in the fire. I am now itching because I had to go through all that brush.
Could it be poison ivy?
Yeah, there was some poison oak. I saw it. Or poison ivy. I don't think I got it though.
Tune in next time.
Good morning. Rough night's sleep, but ready to go in the morning. We're heading back to the car. Just got done breaking down camp. But it's a nice morning. A little overcast, so we have not to worry about too much sun today. This is our campsite after we left. Just our bags. Remember, leave no trace. Take everything out that you pack in. Even though my bag feels heavier today than it did when I left. Yeah, there's the drainage that we slept next to all night. But this is the trail we just came down, probably about just a half a mile. Here's the trail where the road used to go, but the road up there is washed away a couple years ago, I guess, in a flood. Now we got to do this side trail. We'll go straight down the hill and straight back up the hill instead of this nice level path we've been walking. So now we got to climb.
Yeah. This section is probably the hardest part of this whole walk.
Yeah, this is the hardest part of the walk. We didn't film yesterday because we didn't exactly know how to do it. But I want to film a little bit of this, then we'll put the camera up when we're at the bottom. So there's a makeshift bridge down here. And the bridge is right there through the woods. This is the log bridge. Also see all these big trees that have come down recently that are also blocking the other side of the path. So there's a new path. This section of the trail is just screwed. Not sure if you can see it up there. Up there is actually where the trail's supposed to be that we're supposed to be on. So we'll be taking a break on the other side of this thing. Way down there, you can see the bridge crossing the creek. Had to come up the trail here. There's a big tree that's down that's actually Matthew sitting in front of it. Another tree falling down up there. We are still not to the top of the trail. A little further, there's this old trail which we don't know which way it goes. And this trail, which is the one we came down yesterday. So that's the one we're taking back up to the top of the main trail. Whew. Doesn't look like it, but that's a steep climb up this thing, especially when there's no trail. You guys see where we had to go around. The trail down there is just blocked off by fallen trees. Yeah, and the ground is very soft. So our trek poles are just going right through it. Whew. Ready to die, but we made it up the trail. Yeah. That's the trail we just came up. Switchbacks, steep hill. It's an old motorcycle trail. I don't think it was meant for hikers.
There's a lot easier going up than coming down. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, going down was actually harder the other day. This is the trail that we gotta go up now. This is what it's like until we get to the our next water stop. All right, see you there. Well, we're back at the waterfall, the first one. Tiring hike out. How you doing down there?
Yeah, doing fine. Just relaxing before I have to put the pack on and climb uphill.
Yeah, we're about halfway back to the car now. And we're at 2,424 feet right now. And it's 9:01, so we got a nice, hazy sky out here, so we're not overheating too much. But after spending a month of sitting on our ass in quarantine, this is kicking our butts. Whew. Trying to see if I can get a little closer to this little waterfall. What do you think? It's a little step waterfall. Nice area. Little mossy green rock area. I like it up here. Little rock alcove.